Welcome back, everybody. We do want to warn that this next topic may not be good for young viewers. But how do you tell if you or someone you are involved with may have an online sexual addiction? With today's rise in technology, almost anyone can access an instantly accessible stream of explicit sexual content and engage with willing partners. And for some, this has contributed to an increase in cybersex addiction.
You don't need to go buy a Playboy anymore. But where do you draw the line? What is healthy and what's unhealthy behavior? Psychologist Dr. Kim Taylor is joining us this morning, and she's going to help us recognize and understand this problem.
Yeah, good morning, Dr. Kim. Great to see you.
Good morning.
So this is a hot topic. Maybe some people are even shy to ask these questions, or maybe not know how to approach it when it comes to their significant other. But how does technology feed cybersex addiction, and is it on the rise?
Well, since in 1980, it was 3.5% who really struggled with sexual addiction. Since the 1980s and the internet, it's increased to almost 9%. And this is both for men and women. And here's a tip for a lot of the parents out there: is that the fastest growing group is adolescents, both males and females. And part of the reason why it feeds it is because it's very easy to access. You can get it on your laptop, your tablets, your smartphones, and that's part of it. And plus there is an ever-changing stream of it, so that there is so much out there and that there's an endless supply. The other part of this is that you can kind of keep it secret. It is something that people do in private, and they don't necessarily talk about it with their friends. And it's very fast-paced, so it really drives that need to keep new and different, and that's part of the reason why it goes so quickly into some kind of addictive behavior.
Why and how does it become addictive?
Well, you have to understand that it's very interactive. So while it may start out while they just watch porn, it can then quickly go into perhaps chat rooms, and then virtual sex, and then meeting people online and starting out that way. So because it is so quick to access, that for any addiction, what you want is for the thrill to keep being upped. So there's a great rush, and this is a great way that they can keep that rush going 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and it can become very addictive.
So how can you tell if you are a sexual addict?
Okay, well, there are definitely some points that you can look at. The first one is to probably ask yourself if you're willing to be honest about this, and whether that's with yourself or with your partner, and that how much time do you actually spend doing this, and do your partners know? Are they okay with it? And if they're not, then it's probably not okay. Also, if there's anything that you are doing that is not illegal, then it's going to be a problem for you. If you are doing this also to the exclusion of all other activities, or you're not engaging in relationships, or if you're keeping it a secret from your partner and you're no longer having sex with them and you're engaging in all of these kinds of unsafe things, then you really do need to go out and seek help.
Gotcha.
And how can people go and get that help? Where can they turn to get the help?
Well, there are a lot of places that they can turn. You can certainly go to sexualrecovery.com, and you can go to aasect.com as sources to find a therapist who can help you with this.
And we have about 30 seconds left, but how can you actually tell if your spouse or significant other has a sexual addiction?
Okay, they're going to be more involved with porn than you. They're not going to want to talk about what's going on. They're going to be very defensive about it. If you ask them about it, they're going to keep a lot of secrets. There may be lies about where they are, where they're spending time. So there are a lot of things to look at for a
clearing your
spouse.
search tabs, or the
Your search history.
Your search history.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and one thing that I will say is on my radio show this week, for the whole hour, I have a sex expert who is coming on, Robert Weiss. He just wrote a book called Always Turned On, Sexual Addiction in the Age of the computer
Internet,
and all of this cybersex. So that's on at 5 o'clock this Thursday on 1290 KZSB AM 1290.
All right, she just said it. That is where you can find Dr. Kim at her prime time slot, 5 to 6 p.m. Make sure to call her and get those important information. Thank you so much, Dr. Kim.
welcome.
Have a great day, everybody.